Welcome, Bob Burdikin with New Wave Therapy, and today I'd like to share with you the topic of scar management using the New Wave Therapy 660 nanometer therapy light. Now this video is the first in a two-part series dealing in scar tissue and its management. This video will give you the basics of scars and how they affect the human body. Now the topic of scars will become a major issue within your own health, and red light therapy will become your go-to tool, allowing you to deal with overcoming the roadblocks that can be created by scar tissue and how they could end up giving you a false positive when doing kinesiology testing. What I want you to understand, even before we get started, is that scars that you see on the outside, that doesn't even accurately reflect what's going on below the surface. The human body is a self-contained organism that includes everything it needs to thrive. And any intrusion into this sealed environment, such as an incision from an operation, or even an accident that could create an open wound, will upset the body's natural processes and leave residual trauma from what the body classifies as an injury. Now, the healing process that happens after the injury can result in a scar forming that would not only hold on to the negative energy as a memory of the event, but it also acts as a barrier that can prevent the natural flow of the body's energy to go past the point of that specific injury. The effect that is created is an accumulation or even a stagnation of energy that often results in new physical problems cropping up within the affected area of the body. And it could even affect other areas or parts of the body as well. Now this happens because the scar tissue that's been created will now disrupt the pathways that our internal life energy, or chi, flows through. And these pathways are what is known as meridians. And to help you better understand what I'm talking about, I want you to envision a garden hose and how water freely flows through it. But if you take and fold that same hose in half, or even put a twist in it, that same full flow of water is reduced to sometimes just a trickle. Now the same thing happens to the meridians within the body when they are located next to or even crossed by scar tissue. The only difference is that the restriction in the meridian would be even greater than that. Now these invisible pathways, the meridians, run through the entire body. They penetrate every cell, each organ, and every organ system. They vitalize all of them with the energy that they need to function at their peak ability. So what's the source of this energy? It's basically the earth itself. And the earth's energy enters the human body from the bottom of the left foot, travels along each and every meridian throughout the body, and returns to the earth by exiting through the bottom of the right foot. Now this is the simple process that keeps the body grounded and able to cope with day-to-day situations. The New Wave 660 nanometer red light therapy light penetrates human tissue superficially, with approximately 80% of the energy being absorbed in the first 2 centimeters of skin. It penetrates. So it will have a direct effect on any surface scar tissue. And I promote the New Wave Therapy 660 nanometer red light therapy light because it works. It helps people in many different ways. And its use on scar tissue is one of the many ways that it has proven itself. Well, that covers the basics of scar management. If you'd like to go on to greater depth about scar management, more along the lines of practitioner knowledge, please watch our second video on scar management. We are constantly watching for and sharing information with all members that follow the New Wave Therapy YouTube channel. So I want to thank you for spending your time with me today, and look forward to seeing you again soon.